guys, how goes it? What is up, and happy 6-foot turkey day. Yes, today is Thanksgiving. Hope you guys are enjoying some good food, some good, well, good everything. So I want to show off my 6-foot turkey collection, aka the Velociraptor. Now there are many other mini Velociraptors I have in different packages here and there. Once again, I do not have a review table big enough to display them all, and I do apologize for that. So I will show off the majority of my Jurassic Park, or my Velociraptor Jurassic Park collection. So let's begin with the one I have here in my hand, quite literally, or my hand in, I should say, a puppet. I've had this since I was a young kid. The tongue, I think, was splitting apart. I think I glued it back together. Nope, still splitting apart right there, yep. It did have a sound feature up here. Now I know there's many more of these. There was like a T-Rex and trike and everything, and I know I showed off recently the Parasaurolophus one in my Hadrosaur collection video. But heck yeah, this is my hand puppet of the Velociraptor. I did find a smaller one in a thrift store. I had to give it to my buddy. It looked like it was meant for like smaller kids. This is probably meant for like kids with larger hands than adults, because like my hand can fit in here. Briefly, I know you guys probably have seen this in our Muldoon Clever Girl reenaction video, if you saw that and see how that was. This is the Velociraptor that was the main star that attacked my friend as Muldoon. Now to continue on with the puppets here, of course I have the finger puppet version of it. This is from also the Lost World as well, came in a packaging. I bought these all separately. I think a few came with different things I bought, and then I bought the rest on eBay for fairly reasonable prices. So here's the finger puppet version and the much larger, bigger version. So these are the two puppets of my Velociraptors. Alright, now let me just pick some individual ones. I won't go through everything because there's many on this table. I'm just picking the ones that stand out to me, the ones I love the most, and we'll go from there. Now this is one of them that stands out to me. This is the plush Ace Velociraptor from Jurassic Park. Now I did say in the other video with the Dilophosaur I had another plush dinosaur. This is it. This is not by Dank and not the same people. It looks kind of odd, but like once you get like look at it and see like the printed image on it, I think it's really cool. It's, I don't know what the stuff with it, but it's very, very dense. Like it's very, very tough. The legs right here kind of give out a little bit. I like the logo right there. You have the Velociraptor claw emblem logo right there with the JP right there as well. And you have this, I think it was meant for you to like, if you need to like hang it up or something. Maybe this is how it was displayed in stores. I'm not too sure, but heck yeah, this thing is really cool. Got this off eBay, I think, for like $8 like a couple years ago. And it's a lot bigger than I expected. I thought it was going to be like, you know, tiny, but no, this thing is a lot bigger than I expected. I think there's smaller ones, and I think there's one bigger one of all these, but I do not have those. Obviously, I just have these. And the feet look a little odd, like where they put the claw. I mean, they can only work with what they had, but I really like it. Overall, good detail. Definitely very, very 90s toy. I think it's really well done. It's just really cool. Looks like it's based off the Crash McCreary artwork. I just love like the whole tiger stripes. See, tiger stripes existed before they did everything in the Lost World, so I think it's really, really cool. So yeah, there's my plush Velociraptor in this collection. Now, I normally don't go for these types. I really like how this looked. This is only like 50 cents at a thrift store. Again, I had batteries in it, but they eventually died. But it did make some very like movie accurate sounds, which I think is really cool. And I like how it's the yellow with the feathers on top, just like the male Velociraptors in Jurassic Park 3. This is from Jurassic World, 2015 toy collection. And just like I said, it's just very reminiscent of the Jurassic Park 3 Velociraptors to me, just how with the quills and the feathers are up here, which is actually very funny because later on, Mattel did this. Similar, I'm not going to say similar, but, you know, very close. They both have feathers. They're both yellowish. This looks a lot better in person than, like, the pictures did online. I was kind of actually going to go against this because I'm used to, like I said, the Jurassic Park 3 Velociraptor, which this I've had, oop, they're all falling over. This I have had since I was a kid, since Jurassic Park 3 came out. I love this Velociraptor. It does not stand very well. You have to pose it like this so awkwardly. And so the colors on it, and again, this is one of the many toy models that have been ripped off so many times since this came out. So this is definitely from my childhood right there. But yeah, I just love anything Jurassic Park 3 Velociraptor, and that's also why I got this. Like I said, I would usually avoid things like this, like the junior type stuff, but I don't know, I thought it was cool. Like I said, if I had batteries into the sound, it's very, very accurate movie sound, which I'm very, very impressed with, especially from, no offense to 2015 Jurassic World toys, were not the best, but yeah, this is one of my most odd pieces of my Velociraptor collection. And moving on over to the Lost World. So I talked about Jurassic Park 3 a little bit. Let's go backwards to the movies. I have here the Cyclops Velociraptor from the Lost World Jurassic Park. Okay, this is really cool. As you tell, it's called Cyclops because he's got one eye clawed out. He's got one working eye and some little gash wounds, like really deep carved gash wounds up here. Really like this a whole heck of a lot. Especially I liked it so much, the fact that I know Ted Brothers did it as well in his video, but I like this so much that when I got the green Velociraptor, I repainted it in a similar paint scheme as this. I just did my own style too, with more like cracked kind of type scale pattern to it, which I would have done a little better on the legs, but I could probably redo it. But I think I did a pretty darn good job. But that's how much I like this figure. I wanted a more up-to-date one, so I thought it was really nice of how I did my little airbrush, or not airbrush, my little dry brush here and there and repaint for it. So yeah, that's my two of my Cyclops Velociraptors. Now to go a little ahead of the Lost World just a tiny bit with the Jurassic Park Chaos Effect. This is the Chaos, I think this is the Alpha Velociraptor. This is really cool, like bright blues, bright neon greens and yellows, very 90s, very retro, very freaking sweet, and represents my childhood. Of course, it's modeled after, of course, the same Velociraptors we had before from Jurassic Park and the Lost World. This is the Lost World one. Tiger Stripe Raptor, a little more orange, a little more, got a little more kick to it with the neck. And of course I have the Jurassic Park Kenner. You can tell spring is dying in it. He doesn't want to stand as well. I got to balance with each other on it, so I got to do that. But you can see the differences right there and there. This one has like the yellow eye, got the green eye, which is really cool. And of course you got the crazy chaos effect. I love this one a heck of a lot. This was the first one I think I got from my friend Kevin at the flea market a long time ago. Then we became friends ever since and traded and sold and bought stuff and everything from each other. So good memories and good things to look upon. And you know, we're still friends and everything, which is cool. I just haven't been there in a while because of, you know, budgeting. But yeah, there's my chaos effect Velociraptor right there for you. And going back to the old school Kenner days, here's the Screaming Velociraptor. For the whole gimmick is supposed to do this and pounce, which I think some of the newer ones actually had that same gimmick. Like this one is a similar color form, has the whole jump thing here and there with the big old feet everybody complains about, but I don't mind the big old feet because these little feet make it really hard to stand sometimes. So these big old feet, which I can relate to, helps them balance, I think, really damn well. But yeah, like I said, I got this little guy, I think at a flea market or a thrift store. Again, one of the two. Probably a thrift store, honestly. And I should make a list of where I get things from, but mostly thrift stores, flea markets, and online deals. Sometimes that's where most of my stuff comes from, or trades. But okay, this is the Screaming Velociraptor from Kenner. It's a really nice piece of JP toy history right there. And again, it's got the logo, faded logo, but it's okay. It happens with age. It's okay, bud. We all fade. Not a big deal. But yeah, look at the gnarly teeth in this guy. And I want this to come after me. Yikes. It's very basic, too, for Velociraptor. This is kind of like, not really 100% movie accurate, but at the time, you know, you're a kid. Oh, cool, dinosaurs, just like the movie I watched. Sweet, awesome. But yeah, this is a very basic, old school kind of like look of Velociraptor. And then I believe I've seen some toys knock off this, at least this color scheme here and there. So this is one of the basic, basic lines that all toy makers kind of either model after nowadays or model after the new ones now. So, and that's the 1993 Kenner Screaming Electronic Velociraptor. And as you can tell back there, he does not want to stand at all whatsoever, but I do not have any of the original ones. This is just one from Jurassic Park 3. I have the baby hatchling Velociraptor, same mold as the one from Jurassic Park and Lost World, just different colors. This is the red one. I like this one a heck of a lot. I like the red. Red's my favorite color. I love how just dark and just very almost like reptilian-like of this. Like, it looks really cool. I like how the tail's wrapped around. Has to be the way, obviously, to fit inside the eggs. I have more of them back there, but that'd be a whole separate video. So this is one of my favorite ones I wish I had the Lost World one, and I wish I had the Jurassic Park Velociraptor hatchlings, but I will get those eventually one day in my collection. So yeah, this is the Jurassic Park 3 Velociraptor red hatchling. And hopping back and forth, I know I should have brought this up with the Chaos Effect, but I like this one. It was very Chaos Effect-y to me. This is one of the newer lines from Mattel, Jumpin' Velociraptor. Very red, very green, very 90s retro type style to it. I don't know why they chose this color scheme, but I'm not mad about it because, like I said, I really like red. It's more of a Christmas Velociraptor, really, or maybe like a Freddy Krueger type raptor if you make these a little darker. Maybe paint the claws silver. Who knows? It could be really cool horror custom if you all are into horror like I am. But yeah, I really like this 90s looking Velociraptor, especially the fact that most of the pattern made it to the tail, which is really, really sweet. And to keep on the same notion here, again, my best friend customized this for me. I've been looking for the teal Velociraptor that came in a pack when all these toy lines first bursted out of the freaking pipeline. But I can never find it. He custom made me one. I think this was a blue Velociraptor, and now it's, well, blue again, but different colors with like the nice little green around the eyes and everything. He did a really damn good job. So again, thank you, Andrew, so much for this. I love the airbrushing he did. I need to get more into airbrushing myself. But yeah, this guy sits proudly on my shelf. There's another lovely custom, and it just sticks out just like the rest of like the red one and everything else we've covered. That's very 90s retro. So I like the colors of this a lot. Feels more like almost like a tree frog type color, or more like some lizards here and there, which is really nice because that's what they're mostly related to, this and birds. And that's what all the paint schemes are based off of, most of them, I believe. So this is really nice. Again, thanks for the custom, Andrew. Appreciate it. As I said before, I'm not going to go over each individual ones. I'm just pick out the ones I like. I like this one the most, too. This, to me, feels more like a Utah Raptor. I know they made a Utah Raptor toy and whatnot. I have not found it. This is the larger tiger striped Lost World Velociraptor. Supposed to make some noises and pounce here and there. I think most of the mechanics do not work, minus the head snapping. So I believe this nickname was called the Snapper Velociraptor, so I could be doing it wrong. I don't know what works the mechanic, because nothing seems to be working, so I'm just going to go ahead and just assume that's how it works. If I'm breaking it, I apologize. Nobody yell at me. It's old anyways. It's falling apart. Again, can relate. But yeah, this is one of the larger ones in the collection, and just really cool. Again, it stands out with how different it is most of the Velociraptors I have. And to cap things off, let's finish with the Amber Collection Brown Velociraptor from Jurassic Park. I know I'm getting more excited in this. I just love these Amber Collections. I would love to get more, but again, don't have the money, but that's okay. Amber Collection logo up there. You got that on the side. You got it on the back. You got the one from the promo shots here and there. Once again, the logo and Jurassic Park logo there. And nothing much on the bottom, but that's okay, except the price I paid, which you're not going to see. Actually, I think I got this on sale for $13 at GameStop. Originally $30, so okay, I picked it for $13. Not a bad price, right? I just really like this one a lot. Again, I would love to take it out and display it, but again, shelf space is a problem here with my collection. I should really die down with it or chill, but I love my dinosaurs, so there's my Amber Velociraptor for my 6-foot turkey collection. Okay, once again, hope you guys enjoy my 6-foot turkey Velociraptor collection. Again, happy Thanksgiving. Hope you guys are having a great one. I thought it'd be kind of fun to do this in a video because, well, one, the joke of 6-foot turkey, and being what today is. I didn't go over everything in my collection. Now I have a few more Velociraptors hidden here and there. Like I said, I have way too much. Velociraptor is just one of the many toys that Mattel and Kenner and everybody else is like pops out all the time. I love Velociraptor. It is a great animal. It's a great dinosaur. It's everybody's like top favorite. It is one of mine. It's in the lower grade of my favorites. Nothing against it. I just see too much Velociraptor. I like to get more into different species, but here's my Velociraptor collection, guys. Hope you guys enjoy. Please follow me on Instagram. Again, links down below to all that. Like, comment, and subscribe if you would like to. And you guys take care and be excellent to each other.